I want to tell you a story about something fascinating. Oh, this guy, Jackson Hickel, is becoming popular in Japan. Kohei Saito, Marxist professor. An academic named Kohei Saito wrote a book about democratic degrowth communism. Everyone said it'd be a flop because degrowth is a terrible word and communism is a terrible word too, but it wasn't a flop. I guess he debated the fucking Yale guy. By the way, for the record, from what I understand, that Yale guy is pretty popular in Japan. The old people should kill themselves guy. The Japanese professor in Yale that famously said, old people, I have an idea for you. Fucking kill yourself. Yeah, that guy is apparently really popular in the younger generation in Japan. So if you wanna get a good understanding of like whether or not shit is working out here, I'm gonna tell you something. It's not. Okay? When you got an entire generation of young people popularizing the concept of utilitarian, socialized suicide, okay, you understand that shit is not working, like demonstrably not working. Two things that are not working in Japan: aging population and no clothing for big boys. Do you understand? They need to fucking figure that out. I've seen some of Kohei Saito's lectures, very good. Anyway, so the other guy in Japan is the Yale hyper capitalist one. I think, isn't that a generational thing worldwide? Young people hate old people due to generational economical differences. No, brother. There's a difference between, I wish we had the same opportunities that a prior generation had that they took for granted, and then here's a policy provision: kill old people or get them to kill themselves. Like that, you have to understand that there's a difference between the two, right? Like, a Yale professor suggested mass suicide for old people in Japan. What did he mean? Why did they let him cook? Which is really interesting because, like, especially in Japan, there's a culture, especially not even in just Japan, but like in Eastern cultures, including even in Turkey, we have a lot of respect for the elderly, and it's something that we actually look in America and like laugh about. You know what I mean? Like you have to honor the elderly. Like, we have so much honor and respect for the elderly that we look to America and the Western world and laugh about how they just like let old people die alone. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to take care of old people, right? The old people in your family. So, it's additionally interesting to just like have a culture like that that's supposed to revere, respect the elderly, to turn around and be like, yeah, maybe they should kill themselves.